are talking about immutable, we are having list. We have seen the list in the mutable data types, and immutable data types we have seen the tuple. These two things we have observed yesterday, and along with this,
The square bracket, right?
this one, yeah, square brackets. Tuple is like we are giving in the parentheses. And list, we know that this will allow all types of data, which is which can be modified. The tuple, the same as list, all types of data. The only difference is which is not going to be not allowing you for modification after declaration. This much we understand yesterday. And we have seen one more thing in this, that is slicing, indexing, and so in the indexing, start index would be always like otherwise indexing starts in the Python from 0 to n. Indexing starts always with 0. And we have seen the slicing. Slicing is nothing but where you are giving start index, stop index, and then step size. This step size would be all default step size would be 1.
Is it possible to explain slicing?
Yesterday we have seen it, Praveen,
Yeah.
and we will do one thing in the tomorrow session or in the Monday session. What I'll do is we will do the hands-on. I'll
Okay.
show you. I
Perfect.
have created a list of hands-on questions. I'll share these questions with you today, so you can practice at home. If you are able to crack these things, it is fine. Otherwise, we will do it in the next session.
Okay.
So these questions I have prepared for you, and you can go to these questions and you try to crack this. Once after this, in this class, we will cover all the basics, which is helpful to clear these questions. I'll give my best to this, and if once it is completed, then we can go for the hands-on practice. Then if you are having any kind of doubt, at that moment you can get the more clarification. Already for slicing, we have spent more time yesterday. That's why today I'm moving to another concept. We need to do more data types. That's why. So today I'll start with sets. It's fine. It's clear, right? So I'm starting sets. Sets is declaring like this, which would be declared in the flower brackets. Here list in square brackets, tuple in round brackets, and we are using flower brackets for sets. I'll define something. Okay, this can also be called as curly brackets. So we use curly brackets to create set. I'll define something about sets here. Okay. Sets is nothing but unique data type, and otherwise you can write like this. Unordered collection of unique items. So you remember this one? What I'm saying, sets, which we are declaring in the curly brackets, and sets are unordered collection of unique items. What is nothing but unique items? Unique items is nothing but where, let me do this in small. So unique items is nothing but you don't have any duplicates in this. You don't have any, no duplicates allowed. Just remember this definition. I'll ask you again. Okay, now I'm creating one set. Just like how we are creating list and tuple, in the same way we are creating the set also. Only thing we are we are changing this brackets. And why tuple is not going to be modified is there is like suppose if you are having any sensitive data, like without knowing, like unintentionally, if we did something, the data is going to be deleted. That's why some of the data sets or data types in our Python coding, they will provide you like immutable. Immutable is nothing but we can't change the data type or change the data once it is declared. Why it is there means it is to restrict not to get polluted the data. So not to pollute the data. Like the data is very crucial for us. So if somebody did something to that, we can't retrieve it back. That's why in the coding, people generally use, if that is a sensitive part of data, then they will use tuple. So tuple can't be altered. List can be altered, right? So that is why we are having tuple. Tuple and string, we are not able to change it. If it is defining in, if you are saying it is in the round brackets, so you need to understand that that is a sensitive data. So nobody can pollute that. That's why they were creating a tuple. Now I'm just declaring set s equals to variable into a variable. I'm loading the set data. How to do that? Flower brackets open 1 comma 2 comma 3 34 41. Again, I'm giving the same 2 3 34 5 6 9 9. So now tell me that like how, if I print this set, how the set is going to be printed. I told that these are unique items, which is nothing but no duplicates allowed in the set. So I'm executing this set. Whether it will remove the duplicates or not, let's check it. I'm using print s. See here 1, 2, 3, 34. You are getting 41, 5, 6, and 9. 34 came twice here. 2 came twice. 3 came twice. 9 twice. But you have received only once. This means set is going to remove your duplicates. It won't allow you the duplicate values. Removes duplicates. And one more thing here I want to mention, what I said, it is an unordered collection, which means there is no order for that collection. I have given in an order. So if I am deleting any duplicates, how generally we'll expect 1, 2, 3, 34, 41, 2 and 3 is deleted, 34 also deleted, 5, 6, 9. But you can see it here, 41 is coming at the end. Here 9 is coming. So it is not following any order. What is the issue? If it is not following any order, what will happen? Previously we had list and tuple, we have seen it. But if set is not following any order, what is the drawback with this? Any guess? I'll give you 30 seconds. Those who says that correct answer, for them I'll offer a course that is for free, which worth 10,000 rupees. No? At least in chat you can ping. Nobody is thinking or nobody wants to speak.
So if it's not following any order, so when we start the indexing, so
Okay.
it will start from zero.
Okay.
So if it's not following any order, then we may calculate the the default size. I think the indexing will just a guess.
Completed? Or are you saying?
I was about to say, but I'm thinking it might be
No,
wrong.
no, no. Don't think. You just say it. It's okay.
So if it's not following any order, so
Okay.
if we are calculating the indexing during slicing,
Okay.
if we start from zero, then
Mm.
if the step size, if we calculate, so it will get confused to which one to calculate. Like if it's starting from zero, then one, two, three. If it's not following,
You
maybe
are right, Manaswini. You are very right. And your little confusion is there. But you are right. We
then
can't do
maybe
indexing.
if we can't do indexing if it's calculating and
If indexing is
yeah,
not there, no slicing at all.
yeah,
How we can do the indexing? We don't know, right? What will come in the output? You are right.
yes.
You are in right path. So we can't do the indexing. Very good, Manaswini. I like you. So I'll tell you after this class which course I'll give it to you. Okay. So we can't do indexing. This is what the major drawback with sets. So I'll declare one more set. Another chance. A equals to, I'm just declaring one set. Panda 1, true, 2, true, 7.8, 3, 45, 6. Now tell me what is going to be printed at the output. If I do the print A, any guess? Just to see the definition and think it. Just to see the set's definition and then tell me. No problem. If it took time also, we need to learn slowly. No rush in this.
It will print the numbers
Okay.
in
Same like list tuple only. It will print all. Okay. But what is the trick in this? Why I'm giving this? If it is not, nothing is there, then I don't give, right? Something is there. What may be the output?
it's a varchar, so not varchar.
Fine. Shall I tell or shall I wait? You're thinking. Praveen, anybody? What I told here, I said which items it is giving you. It is removing duplicates, right? It's removing duplicates. I'm giving a clue. Unique items only we will get in the output, which will remove the duplicates. So what would be the output? Okay.
So true maybe stands for 1. So
Yes, you are right. So if it is deleting the duplicates, which means 1 is true, 0 is false for Boolean. So here we are having 1 and true. So 1 is going to be deleted. I don't know which one is going to be deleted because it is unordered and the compiler decides. We are not the persons who will decide this. But let's check what will be the output, whether it is true or 1. Only one thing will come in the output, not 2. Because true, Boolean true is nothing but 1. False is nothing but 0. You will definitely become a good AI engineer, Manaswini. False 0. So you are
thank you.
quoting correct. I'm just entering this. Now see, true got eliminated most of the cases. In the most of the cases, backend machine language, it is ones and zeros only. So it will give you the numbers only. But I can't assure that whether it will give you the number or Boolean function. Let me quickly give another set. Let's check which one it will give. B equals to another set I'm giving false, true, 1, 2, 0, and people may think that these are very simple, nothing is there inside it. But when you're writing your code, these are the basics you must be, it must be in your, like all these basics should be handy. By that you can write good coding. So I'm just executing. Let's print B. See, this time it is eliminating 1 and 0. It is giving false and true. And this also unordered, so we can't use indexing. We can't do the slicing in that, in this. This is what about sets. Next data set is dictionary. Have you seen anytime dictionary, general dictionary, how it would be? Suppose if I am searching for ant, what would be the ant would be like this, and then we will get some meaning like red color insect. So this is what generally we are looking into that. Dictionary, we are having one word, and for that we are having some value, some meaning for that. In the same way, Python dictionary is like you are having key value pairs, and this dictionary is also declared in curly brackets only. It would be like this: key is to value. This is a key value pair. Dictionary is nothing but key value pair. Let me define here one simple dictionary. I'm just opening the brackets. A equals to any variable we are loading, right? We are loading into a variable. So I'm just opening the dictionary with a better understanding. Now, what I'm doing is A. This is a key. How to write? I'm just taking and is, and dictionary will also take all kinds of data types like string, integer, boolean, float, and all. And next, here I need to put comma for each value. key value pair, and I am giving 2 is to 2 is to 89, which is one key value pair, and second one I'm giving panda. $89. So I'm just executing this. Let me check whether it will execute or not. It has executed. Let's print A. So you can say this. A is the key. Ant is the value. 2 is the key. 89 is the value. Panda is the key. Again, 89 is the value. Have you found anything in this data? Any similarities? Any similarities in this? So you can see for 2, 89, panda 89. I'm giving deliberately by knowing this. For 2, value is 89. For panda also, value is 89. Here you need to observe one thing, that is so whenever I'm taking values, okay, sorry, these are keys. These are keys. And these are values. So for this, keys always must be unique. You understand? Keys should not have duplicates, but values should have the values can also have the duplicates, but keys are unique. Keys are unique. This is smart.
Here one doubt I have.
Yeah.
Since it is defined in the flower bracket, so nothing should be a duplicate. It will not allow duplicate. Like previously,
That is what previously we are defining set.
okay,
This
here
is
dictionary,
dictionary.
sorry. Sorry.
Completely out of syllabus both. B is a set. A is dictionary. So for this dictionary, whenever you are
Yes, yes, got
declaring
it.
Python dictionary, keys must be unique. Values can be duplicated. Key must be unique. This must be remembered. Okay. Just let me
Yes,
tell.
yes.
Any confusion you are getting here? No? Let's me.
No, no.
All
Yes.
right.
No, no, I got, yeah.
So keys should be always unique. Python dictionary, if you are attending for the interviews, okay, at the basic level, they will mostly ask you about this data types only. They will ask you how to delete an element from the Python dictionary, or how you are doing all these kinds of questions they will ask you. So be cautious while you listening. Keys should be unique, but value is not. Okay, I'll define another dictionary. So this is the, okay, let this. B equals to, it is dictionary. I'm writing in the curly brackets. 1 is to, I'm just value I'm giving in the list. Okay. Next, I'm giving the string. For this, the value is set. Comma should be there, otherwise it won't throw exception. And next, I'm giving C. giving the string cat. So what I'm telling is dictionaries can allow the data like this also. I'm giving the key value and the pair is list here. And here for the key string, pair is set because I'm defining this in the curly brackets, and C, which is nothing but cat, both are strings. Just execute this. So it is executed, so no error. I'm just printing this. If you have any doubts, let me know. So you can see it here. For one, you are getting a list of values which we have defined here for the dictionary, and we are using set also. We can use tuple also. Okay, so this is nothing but dictionary can allow you all data types. Suppose I want to print only keys. How I can print? Suppose I want to print only keys. If I'm typing, B is the variable which is loading the dictionary. B dot, just what yesterday we have discussed, when we click on dot and then tab, we'll get all the functions. You can see here, I'm having keys function. Keys. These are the dict keys of B. 1, hey, C. No. I want values. Then what I need to do? Just click tab. You will get the values. So these are the values. List, set, and a string. Now, how to delete? How to delete a key value pair? Okay, how to delete that? Suppose here I'm having B. In this, I want to delete. Okay, B in this, I want to delete 1. So how to do that? To delete that, we are having a function called del. So whenever, if it is a function, then it will change the color to green. Just remember that. Del, delete. Which one I want to delete? In the B dictionary, I want to delete first key value pair. So what I'll do is now, I'm just giving B inside the square brackets. I'll mention 1. Let me delete this. And here there is no indexing. Please keep in mind, we are having the indexing in list and tuple only. Not in set, not in dictionary. It is deleted. Now just print the B. One is going to be deleted here because we have used the delete function. So if anybody is asking you how you can delete elements or key value pair from the Python dictionary, you can use a function called delete and call that variable. Inside that, give the key value. Key. What is the key? Then that you need to give. Suppose I want to delete from the dictionary A to, in that we are having one A key. This is this one. I want to delete ant. Just execute this. Now print A. So ant is going to be deleted. This is deleted. Only 289, panda 89 we get. So delete function we will use. And if I want to print a value, okay, for the key. Suppose I know the key, but I don't know the value. Suppose I'm having, I want to print a value for a key. Then how to print that? I'm just taking A, which is a variable, and I'm giving the key. What are the keys we are having in A? I'm just giving 2, A of 2. Let me check whether it is printing 89 or not. See, you are getting 89. Printing value is possible for desired key. Printing value is possible for desired key. This is one thing. And deleting to delete a key value paired. We'll use the delete function. What we need to do? We need to mention only key. This is all about your dictionary. So only thing you need to remember in dictionary, if you want to delete any key value pair, you need to use the del delete function, and that was inbuilt function, and you can use the dictionary is defined in between the curly brackets, and we are giving unique keys and values. We need not to have the unique, but should not have duplicates in keys. And one more thing, if you want to print keys, we can use the dictionary dot keys, and if you want to print values, we can use the dictionary dot values, and dictionary can allow all kinds of data types like list, set, and string. Let me know if you have any doubts as of now. Let me know. After this, I'll go to the conditional statements. Fine, right? I can move on.
Yes.
Okay. So just go for it. Conditional statements. So, okay. Any volunteers? What are the conditional statements in Python? What is nothing but a condition? Suppose if you are going for a roller coaster, right? There would be a condition like if it is giant, then those who are pregnant, they are not allowed, and those who are having heart issues, weak heart, they are not allowed. What it means? So if they were having that issues, they are not going to be enter into the roller coaster. Am I right? So like that, you are having conditional statements in your Python language also. So what are the conditional statements? Three conditional statements we are having here. If, else, elif. These three are the conditional statements. Let's understand the syntax. What is the syntax? It should be like this. We need to write if, then we need to mention what is the condition. After mentioning the condition, you need to give the colon, and then you can do the implementation. And I'll talk about indentation. Okay. But now you just go with the flow. So this is the condition. We need to write first if statement, if, then after we need to give the condition, colon, and then write the implementation. If the condition goes right, then you need to implement this code. Otherwise, if it is not right, then you are having else. Exactly, it should be come under if only, else we need to write our implementation. What is the code we are writing? That way. This is the syntax. So let's write one simple code to understand if condition. Just we can play a little bit. Okay. X equals to 0. X equals to 0. Okay. Then what I'm doing is I'm writing if condition. If X is greater than 1, Then what I need to do, don't forget putting this colon, okay? This is a condition, okay? Colon. If x is greater than 1, print heyo. I'm just giving some print statement. Else print nothing. Where should else come? Exactly below the if. This is very important in Python. If indentation is wrong, then it won't execute the code. How big code you write, it will definitely going to be failed. So be cautious while you're writing loops and all, okay? Else, what is the condition? For else also, I need to put the colon. This is the syntax, right? Else, and I need to write print nothing. Now what is going to be printed in the output? Simple thing, right?
Nothing.
Nothing. That's fine. Let me give you the multiple if conditions. Multiple ifs. I'm just mentioning here a equals to 10. And I'm writing the code. If a is greater than 2, print okay. If a is greater than 3, print heyo. If a is greater than 4, print yo. Else after that I need to write colon, print nothing works. Now tell me what is going to be printed.
It will print okay, yo. Three.
Okay. Okay. Anybody else? No? Okay, I'm just executing this. Let's check whether Manaswini is giving correct answer or not. So it is printing okay, heyo, yo. Why? Because all these 3 conditions are correct. All these 3 conditions are correct. So it is not breaking anywhere. If you are writing multiple ifs, if all the conditions are correct, then it won't break. It will continue. If a is greater than 2, it is correct, then it won't stop executing here. It will go to the next line. Like that, it will execute till end. So here, what is the last if statement I'm telling? If a is greater than 4, print yo, it is printed, else print nothing. This is correct, so it has skipped the else condition. Nothing works has not been printed here because it is searching for your correct if statements. If the condition got succeeded, then it will print all these things. So no break statement in the if. So how to break this? Okay, I'm giving another code. I'm just changing it. A equals to 10. A equals to, if A is greater than 200, print okay. If A is greater than 3, Print heyo if A is greater than 400. Same, print yo, else nothing works. So now what will be the answer?
Hey yo.
Nothing works.
Hmm, A is greater than 200. Yes.
To print hey yo and yo.
Hey, yo and yo. Okay, let's check. Yo, how it is going to be, James? Yo, 400 is 10, right? A equals,
Oh, yeah, that's not in the 400. Yeah. Okay.
but it is printing nothing works also. Why it is printing? It is missing that. So it entered here into this if statement. It is checking A is greater than 200. No. So it is not printing this. And again, it is coming back. A is greater than 3. Okay, this is right. It has printed hey yo. And it came again to the next statement. A is greater than 400. So it is if statement, it got failed. That's why it is going to else and printing nothing else. So for this kind of if loops, what we are doing is we are having another one that is the one we are using in all when day-to-day programs. We are not using directly if else. Only for single condition we will use if else. Nested ifs we don't use much because this is the problem with us. So what we are using is elif. Elif is nothing but else if. It is there in other programming languages also. But here we are writing elif. It means else if. Now let me write some code for this. A equals to 10. That's fine. If A is greater than 200, print okay. And again, and after this, what I'm writing is I'm writing elif. Okay. Instead of writing if, I'm writing elif. I'm just keeping this here without editing. Why? Because we can see the difference. I'm just writing elif. Elif is nothing but what? Else if. A is greater than 3, print hi, or same one here. Next also I'm writing elif. A is greater than 4. I'm not giving 400. A is greater than 4. Print yo. And after this, I'm giving else. Else. Print nothing. Now tell me what is going to be printed. There should be certainly some difference. It is not if, it is else if, elif. First, it will go to the A is greater than 200 condition. It has failed. Next, A is greater than 3, right? A is greater than 4, right? So else print nothing. So what will come in the output? That is what my question. This two statements got correct. Here else nothing, you can remove it. These two statements got correct. What would be the output?
Hey yo and yo.
And output will be nothing.
Okay. What you are saying, James?
Well, because if A is greater than 200, it's not printing. Else, if A is greater than 3, would
Okay.
print, and A is greater than 4 would print.
If
But
it
if
is
none of
printing
those
like that,
conditions,
yeah.
yeah,
If it is printing like that, 1 second. The same is happening here, right? The same is happening. Before example, previous example of this. What is the use of elif then? Just execute this. It will
it
print
wouldn't print the.
only
Okay.
hello. Why? Because what I want to mention here is elif is nothing but if the first condition is true, then it won't go for next one. It won't check for rest of the conditions. So in general, we will use elif only. Right. This is very important because without looping and all, without conditions, we don't write any code. So if once this is succeeded, a greater than 3, so it will print and it won't check remaining conditions. It won't go for that. How many conditions you write? Suppose if here I have given some 350. Okay. Now tell me which one is going to print.
Yo.
Yo. Because it won't print nothing. It won't print nothing. It will stop. It will break the if condition here itself. It will break the here if condition here itself. Suppose if I'm giving a is greater than 2 only. I'm just checking. Previously, when I'm using if statements, we got okay, hey, yo also, right? Now just I'm printing elif. So you got only okay. Even these statements are correct, it won't go for that. It won't go for the rest of the conditions. It won't check. Only the first condition, whenever it became true, that's it. It will stop it there. This is very important. So elif, the condition can be tested true, then it won't go for the next steps. And I want to tell you one more concept, that is nested if else. If you have any doubts, let me know now. This is clear, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Praveen, you are not talking. It is clear or you just listening? Okay. So nested if else. I'm just writing a simple code here. A equals to 10. Now, if condition how to write, if A, I'm writing if A is greater than 2, small code. Again, I'm writing another if condition inside the if. Okay, here it is different. Here it is writing if separately, but here I'm writing inside another if condition. If A is greater than 2, again if A is greater than 30, just print AO, else print nothing. Else print nothing else. Now tell me what is going to be printed.
Would that be
Hmm.
at least one condition was met, but the next condition wasn't met, so it will be
It will be
nothing
hero.
and nothing
Will
works.
be heyo.
It will be hail.
Heyo. Manaswini heyo.
Hero.
James, you?
I'm thinking nothing and nothing works.
Nothing and nothing works. Okay. Let me clarify something here. So I'm using nested if else. This is outer loop. So when it enters into the inner loop, whenever this condition is going to be true, right? If A is greater than, just again I'm drawing, it is not good. So this is the outer loop. So if it needs to go inside this loop, this condition has to be true. A is greater than 2. So this is right. This condition passed, went inside. So after going inside, it is again checking for next condition. If condition A is greater than 30. No, A is 10 only, right? A is not greater than 30. A is less than 30.
Oh, yes, yes.
So obviously, this is going to be failed. Next, if condition fails, then it will go to the else condition only, right? So when it came to else condition, the output is printing as nothing. And it came out. It came out. This if condition passed, so it won't work on the else condition. This if condition worked. Does any need to come for the else condition here? No, right? No.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
passed.
Yeah.
So you will get nothing. Just execute this. Nothing. If suppose I'm giving A is greater than 20, the same code, what would be the output? So first it will check for the first condition. If A is greater than 20, the condition itself failed. So it won't go inside the if again. It will straight away come to the else condition. From here to this got failed. So from here to here it will come directly. Now it will print nothing works.
Nothing
Let's
works.
execute
Okay.
this. You understand?
Yes.
Fine. Just executing it. Nothing works. When this condition passed, then only it will go to inside. Otherwise, it will come outside only. So I'll write a note here to understand. If outer, if I'm just mentioning capital letters to understand. If outer if is wrong, it won't go in, it won't goes for inner if. Understand? Any doubts? Let me know now because I'll move to the loop statements. We have discussed if, elif, and else. Just you need to remember the syntax and the conditions, nothing else. So here I'm just printing one print statement, but you can write a code also depending on this. That we will see when we are going deep. Now you just understand the basic concept behind if else. If it is okay, then I'll move to the loop statements. Any doubts you
Okay
can?
with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay with me.
So anybody, what are the loop statements? Looping, any idea? For and while. Here we'll see one magic for while loop. But first of all, before going to while loop, we will go for the for. For loop is only for countable numbers. You remember this like this. For loop, even when you are doing your programming, when you're going to choose your for loop is if the numbers are countable. While loop, like countable means like suppose 10,000, 20,000, 50,000 like that. While loop, you will use for very large numbers, which is not countable. Okay, very large numbers. Before going to for loop, I want to discuss with you one function called range. I'm just giving you range syntax. Start number. End number. Step. Have you remembered anything by looking into range? The same kind of syntax anywhere we have seen? No.
During indexing, the default step.
Slicing. We have
Slicing, slicing.
seen in the slicing, right?
Yes.
And only one thing you need to remember, this range function almost used with for loop only. Okay, this function only works with for loop. Otherwise, there is another alternative that you can use the data types. I'll show that also. So only works with for loop. Let me define one range function. Suppose I'm assigning to a variable a equals to range of what I need to mention. Start number. What is the default step size? It would be 1. So I'm not mentioning step 1, comma 50. I'm just giving 50. So now let me know how many numbers are going to be printed. If I use print A, how many numbers are going
49.
to be printed?
49.
49, that is right. But it won't print here without for loop. I'm just trying to execute it. It gave 1 to 50 only, see? It is not listing the numbers. If you want to list the numbers, you can use data types or you can use for loop. A equals to list. Inside list, I am defining a range function. Range 1, comma 50. Just execute print A. You can see it. You are having till 49. If you want 50, then you need to give 51. Like how you are getting the slicing, the same you will get the range also. So if I gave 51, then only I'll get 50. 1, I need to give more number. And if I gave the step size also, let me check what will happen here. I'm giving step size of 5. You can see it is skipping the 5 numbers. 1, 2, 6 in between, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total, how many numbers are going to be skipped? 4 numbers. If you gave 5. Suppose if I gave 2, all odd numbers are going to be printed. 1, 3, 5, 7, In between, one number is deleted. So if you are not mentioning any step size, then it is going to print all the numbers in sequence. Fine. So suppose if I'm asking a question to you, print me first 100 natural numbers. How to print this? First 100 natural numbers. Just give me the code. How to write it? I want first 100 natural numbers. Any volunteer?
A equals to list.
A equals to list.
Open bracket range.
Range.
0 to
0
to 101. 0, 101.
One.
0 is a natural number. Means
Whole number.
whole number, right?
Yeah.
1.
So it will be 1 to 101. Yeah.
1 to 1. Both are you, right? No worries. Now just what I need to do to print it? Complete the code. Print.
All right, print A.
A. So this is the code for first 100 natural numbers printing. So now you became data scientist, right? So you're writing code for 100 natural numbers. First 100 natural numbers. Suppose if I'm declaring the same with set, will that work? Here this is list. Let me give the set. Set how you can define in the curly brackets. Just execute it. Me wrong. Wrong. Anything wrong. Set. Need to give like this only. So while you're defining a range function, for set, you need to give the round brackets like tuple only. Okay, should not give curly brackets. It is a thing we need to remember. That's fine. But most of the cases we'll go with the for loop only. We will write for loop for the range function now. So what is the syntax for loop? I'll give it here. Syntax would be I need to write how I'm writing if the same I'm writing. Here I'm writing what is the syntax for if a is greater than 20. In the same way, for loop, I need to mention for name of the variable. Which variable we are declaring that name? Name of the variable. Okay, name of the variable in what? In range function. And range also I need to mention. Suppose I'm mentioning 1 to 10, which means 1 to 9 numbers you will get. And then you need to give the implementation. This is just the syntax. I can give anything here in whatever you are using that function, you can give it here. But this is for understanding I'm giving. You need to take the name of the variable. Generally for loop, what is the name of the variable we'll take? In general, I. Okay, instead of I can take anything. But in general, we will use I. So let me write one simple code for loop. For what I need to write? Name of the variable I. Where is that? In range function. In range. What is the range I'm giving? I need 10 numbers, 1 to 11. And after this, should not forget to give the colon. Then print I. I'm executing this. Let's check whether it will print 1 to 10 numbers or not. So it is printing 1 to 10. Nothing is here. I'm taking one variable name. anything would be. Here I can give James also. This is a variable name. In general, for loop, we'll give I. Don't worry why I'm giving I and all. So where I'm searching this I, in is nothing but you are searching in that region, right? In range. What is a range function? We know range is nothing but here I'm giving 1 to 11 means 1 to 10. So it will go I equals to 0 index. Then it will go to, it will print 1. And again it will go to next index and it will print 2. Next 3. Next 4. Like that this loop will run till it became 10. Suppose I want to print square of that particular, just a square program you write. Then how you can write? I'm just squaring this I, which is nothing but multiplied with I. So you will get 1 square 1, 2 square 4, 3 square 9, 4 square 16, 5 square 25, 36, 49, 64, 81 and 100. If I want cube, then that will also. If you have any confusion, let me know. Just let me know if you have any doubts. I'll write
So far, so
1,
good.
2 more. It's clear, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Just how to iterate through list. How to iterate through list. This will clear your confusions. I'm just declaring a list. A equals to, how to declare a list? Square brackets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm taking for loop. For what I need to do, I need to give one variable, right? I'm just taking I. Where it is there, I in, where to search I? In A.
A.
A. So I need to
A.
write A. This is a function or this is the data set I need to search. So for I in A, print numbers I plus 10. I'm just giving I plus 10, the small I plus 10. So what will happen now? For this, first it will check I equals to 0. 0 is what? Index. So what is the 0 index we are having? 1. So it will pick 1. And what it will do? 1 plus 10, it will give 10. Right? So
11.
Yes.
and next it will go to the next one. 0, 1. So 2 plus 10, 20. 3 plus 10, 2 plus 10, how much? 12, 13,
12.
14,
Yeah.
15, 16, like that it will print. Let me check whether it will.
Okay.
Just it will iterate through the list, whole list. If I give instead of plus 10, if I just say I into I, and I'm saying instead of number, square, one square, 2 square, 3 square, 4 square, 5 square, 6 square, like that you are good. This is iterating through list. Suppose I want to print a function, I want to get even number. Okay, whether it is even number or odd number, I just want to get for the, I'm just declaring another set, another list. Just like 1, 2, 3, 4. Small one only I'll give. What I need to write for I. This is common for I in where D.
B.
I need to write condition here. If condition I'm writing because I want to get even number or odd number. Just wait. Let me give some. So B equals to 1, 2, 3, 4. For I in B, how to write the condition now to get the even number? We know that arithmetic operations, right? In that when you are taking percentage, what is that? Yesterday we have discussed, which is modulus, right? So if modulus is 0, then it would be obviously, wait, I'll write it that. Not if B, okay. Not B. What I need to write? If I modulus of
is
2
0
equals to 0. Understand this condition? It will go to 1 and 1% 2, which is nothing but what? 1 by 2, it won't give you 0. So this is not even number. Again, 2 by 2, you will get 0. Remainder 0.
2 by 2.
So
Okay,
this is
remainder.
even number. 3 by 2, it is not even. 4 by 2, it would be even. You are getting remainder value 0. Modulus is nothing but you are getting the remainder. So if the modulus is 0, when you are doing the division by 2, then it is even number. We know that, right? This is simple mathematics. Then I am saying that print, it's an even number. I'm writing.
Yeah, even.
Even, I'm just writing even. Just to give that I value. Then wait. Next. Next, what I need to write in the else? Need not to write anything, right? If it is not even, then obviously it would be
Odd.
Odd.
Print odd. I just executing this. Let's understand how it would be. Let's odd number 1, even number 2, odd 3, even 4. This is the even and odd finding out through the for and if loops. If condition, for loop. And this is a way you can print. And just, I don't go for functions today because it is already late. So just a small trick we will see with while loop. Don't use at your compiler. Just, okay, don't use in your compiler. It will crash your compiler. It will crash your memory also. Don't do that. I'll do it here. Just while loop, what I'm saying is while loop will work on true condition only. Okay. While loop, it won't start with false condition. If you want to start the while loop, then the condition has to be true. If it is false, it won't going to be start. Okay. So what is the syntax for this? While inside that we need to give condition, true condition. I'll show you how to give true. And then we need to write the implementation. This is how you will write. While loop always starts with true condition. This you have to be read. While loop always starts only on or starts on true condition. So if you have, I'm not giving you any evil thoughts, but if you have angry on anybody, you want to do something, you can do it into their systems. Just open IDE of Python and you write this while loop. It is going to be crashed. I'll show you. I'll open another notebook because that will crash my compiler. So I'm just opening it. New notebook. I'll start it and I'll stop it as early as possible. Okay, just writing infinite loop. Infinite loop. So it won't end. Be cautious while you dealing with your while loop. Okay, for loop is fine, but while loop, be very cautious. A equals to 10 as usual. While A is greater than 3. Always greater than 3, right? Always greater than. I'm just writing simple small code that will crash your compiler. Print. Shall I try? Ten is always greater than 3. Okay. I'm just I'll start and I'll stop the kernel as early as possible. Just look at this in fraction of seconds how it would. I just stopped the kernel. You can see how many times. Just a second. Go to main and then push to the higher end. That's part of the deployment process. So you can see how many times it has printed. Can you count it? I just interrupted. Otherwise, it will go like that. So if you're having any grudge on somebody, do one thing: just open their compiler, just enter this and minimize this. Left within fraction of seconds, it is going to be because where the program is running, it is on the memory only, right? You can see how many times I just started and just stopped. Even it won't take 2 seconds also. You can see this many times it has printed. Don't try in your compilers. So don't try. This is what happened with the while loop. Okay, but I don't want to run for this many times. Is there any chance to stop this? Yes, there is. So I can use a statement that is break. Break statement. When I use break, it will run for once and it will stop. Just execute it. Once it stopped. So whenever you are writing while loop, if your while loop will start with your true condition. So if you want to stop after compiling once, then you need to write the break. I'm just giving comment here to remember, but I don't want to run that many times. I need only one run that can be done through break. Break statement. Hope it is clear. Just write a small code here on while loop. I equals to 0. While I is less than 5, print I equals to I plus. Just execute this. So what it is, I is less than 5. This is a fuel to while loop. It is started. It has printed 0. Then it came here 0 plus 1, 1. I is less than So you will get 5 is greater than 1. So again, 1 is going to be printed and again incremented to 2. It will check with 5. Okay, it is less than only. It will print 2 again. It will check 2 plus 1, 3. Again, it will go back 3 less than 5. Correct? It is printing 3 and it is adding 1, 4. 4 less than 5. It will print 4. Again, it will come 4 plus 1, 5. 5 less than 5. Condition failed. So it will stop running, working. This is what the while loop. So in the tomorrow's class, we will discuss functions. Next, OOPS concept. This is what we will see like once after from Monday onwards. For the Python basics, we will see the hands-on, like some hands-on we'll do on the programs. Any doubts, please?
A lot of things to go through. Thank you, DP.
Good, right? You want to
Yeah.
know? Is it fine, everybody? Okay, then. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Anusha.
Thank you.